Number 1, aliens abducting people in British Columbia. British Columbia in Canada is known for beautiful landscapes, great skiing, the 2010 Winter Olympics, and alien abductions. Since 2007, 12 human feet clad in running shoes have been found on the shores of BC. Though some people doubt it is the work of local drug lords and mafia, most of them believe these are alien abductions. Number 2, the mysterious creature with a little girl. The little girl in the pic has an imaginary friend Fada. She keeps on telling her parents about how she played with her. Later, when her sister photographed Bella moving to her parents, she found something unexpected. Something ahead of her, in the grass. Someone who is not there. Someone not dead. Number 3, ghosts of the Baker Hotel. The Baker Hotel in Texas has been the epicenter of paranormal activity since 1950. Several attempts were made to demystify the ghost sightings in this hotel, but everything in vain. The hotel is believed to be haunted by the ghost of the mistress of the owner. After she was found making out with another man, she jumped from the top of the building to death. Since then, the spirit made appearances to everyone working there. It is said to be quite flirtatious with men she may fancy. Distinct sound of footsteps of a woman with high heels seem to be a daily nightmare when the clock strikes 3. On several occasions, maids working there found glasses in the room that is believed to be haunted, with red lipstick stains on the rims. Footsteps, perfume scents, lipstick marks on glasses in a hotel that is abandoned for 60 years. 4 of the 10 employees died under mysterious circumstances. They were in places they had no reason to be. No one ever tried to solve this mystery again. 4. The SK Haunted Victorian Mansion. The picture of a mysterious creature near the window was really a concern. People argued that the image may be photoshopped. But it is on Google Maps. The mansion was a marvel of its time with 7,000 square feet and 10 bedrooms. It was built by 100 men for 16 months. The dark days started when the wife of the wealthy business who moved in there died under mysterious circumstances within 1 week. After several years and the demise of the businessman, the mansion was inherited by one of the sons. Edward. Edward was a psychopath and used the mansion for some unsavory activity. It is said that a prostitute was strangled in the infamous red bedroom on the 2nd floor, while another boarder, a Finnish immigrant named Aino Sari, burned to death in the master bedroom in 1963. It was also rumored that a boy was drowned in a pool in the basement. Guests have experienced everything from voices, chanting, full-body apparitions, moving furniture, screens flying off windows, slamming doors, the sounds of footsteps on the stairs and halls, sudden temperature changes, foul odors, shadow people. Others have felt the pressure of hands actually pushing them. One visitor felt that a presence was attempting to push her down the steps, while another was almost forced out of a 3rd-floor window. Paranormal experts have said that the entities in this mansion are the most advanced they have ever seen, as they are capable of harnessing electrical energy and converting that power into the ability to move large objects and impose their will physically on their current surroundings. Number 5. Mysterious nocturnal noise in Forest Grove Woods. The residents in Forest Grove can never forget the shrilling inhuman sound at all hours of the night. The noise is indescribable and extremely disturbing. The noise is so upsetting that there has been an investigation to find its source. They have ruled out wildlife and any mechanical interference. As of right now, it remains a mystery. Audio experts measured the noise with a sound meter and concluded that it was a highly unusual case, and they have never encountered these type of sounds. A total of 11 mysterious deaths have been reported near the beautiful beach of Sequim. All reported missing the days when the sounds came up. The deaths are so horrific that the victims are reduced to viscera. The police claim that the deaths may be due to wild animals prowling in the neighborhood. But the locals argue that since the first settlers came in 300 years back, there were no deaths due to animal attack. They reckon the sounds are made by night creatures near the beach. They believe the shrieks are real and are spreading. Investigation is on. Number 6. Heaven's Gate. The website for the UFO-based cult Heaven's Gate is still up, 18 years after the suicide of its members. Every month, the bills get paid on time. The emails get answered, and any orders filled. Which, for heavensgate.com, is positively extraordinary. Because as far as the public is aware, every last member of the suicide cult died 17 years ago from a cocktail of arsenic and applesauce. A few stayed behind, though. Someone had to keep the homepage going. Number 7, Cicada 3301. It is an anonymous organization posting cryptography tests with the intent of recruiting only those who can solve the puzzles. Nobody knows who they are or what their intention is, but the tests keep on coming. It is listed as one of the top 5 eeriest, unsolved mysteries of the Internet by Washington Post. The test appears online every January. It consists of a highly complex series of riddles and enigmas that stretch from the digital world out into the real world. To solve these riddles you need to have expert skills in a varying range of disciplines including steganography, cryptography, and ancient Mayan numerology, as well as detailed understandings of 18th century European literature and even cyberpunk speculative fiction. An 18-year-old teenager went close to solving the puzzle, but ultimately he didn't. Number 8. Missing plane in the Atlantic in 2003. A Boeing 727 took off without authorization from the airport in Luanda, Angola. It hasn't been seen since. Shortly before sunset on May 25, 2 men are believed to have boarded the plane. Neither man was certified to fly the Boeing 727, which normally requires 3 aircrew. The aircraft began taxiing without communicating with the control tower. It maneuvered erratically and entered a runway without clearance. The tower tried to make contact, but there was no response, and the tracking transponder was turned off. With its lights off, the aircraft took off, heading southwest over the Atlantic Ocean. Neither the plane nor the 2 men have been seen since. Number 9. In Death Valley National Park, Devil's Hole is a tiny spot of water, in an otherwise desolate and inhospitable environment. The maximum depth is over 300 feet. One night in 1965, several kids jumped the fence and got in. 2 never came back out, although divers attempted to rescue them in the event they were stuck in an air pocket called Brown's Room. They weren't. The rescue team retrieved some gear from the 2 boys at 325 feet, and that's the end of it. They never found anything. Number 10. Bovine excision. A disturbing chain of livestock mutilations has plagued farmers and ranchers throughout all 50 states for decades, but law enforcement has failed to name a perpetrator. Cows, horses, goats, and other livestock have been randomly found dead. The corpses mutilated and organs removed with surgical precision. With each of these attacks, no tracks of any kind surround the site, perplexing ranchers and law enforcement. Many theories surround this mysterious and persistent wave of attacks. Suspects include predatory animals, satanic cultists, extraterrestrials, and even the United States government. To this day, no arrests have been made, even though more than 10,000 attacks have been recorded throughout the country. It has not been unequivocally resolved to this day.